George Del Hoyo. He's kind of the voice of Hollywood, and we talk, and he's super. I guess you'd say left of center, and I do enjoy talking to him because he's such a good person that you could take the most leftist idea, and if it was him implementing it, him following up on it, whatever it is, it'd be fine because he's smart and he's got a good heart. He doesn't have ulterior motives, and it works. But if you take like for instance, let's say you're going to give a lot of stuff away. People like him would be like, okay, I could use this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then, later on when they get on their feet, they'd say, okay, no, thank you. So that idea would help a lot of people that, are barely making ends meet and moving forward. But if he was, let's say, okay, now the person owns their home and car and has money in the bank and everything's paid for, they would stop taking the handout, so to speak. If somebody like him is really good, would say, oh, no thanks, I don't need it. So that policy works. The thing I'm always afraid of is if somebody is going to abuse the system in that they're starting to give it away to other people. They're lying about it, and then they make a lifestyle of it. They have no plans on okay, I'm going to take this handout and I'm going to move forward with it. And so just to say this policy worked or this one doesn't work, yeah, it's going to work for a certain group of people and it's going to not work for another group of people. So when I hear a politician say something, instead of right away saying, oh, he's left or he's right, this means this or this means that, I think that a lot of it we just don't know, or there's a lot of half-truths, and there's a lot of okay, it may work in this situation but not this situation. And here's my point is, when somebody starts to go down that road of, oh, this person's doing it, we need to go after this person, now we lose the wise part of government. And what am I talking about? Back in the day, there used to be wise men. The Bible, when it talks about the leaders that went out to follow the North Star. Is it the North Star or a different star? And to find Jesus, the Savior that was born in Bethlehem. It was wise men, because politicians used to be wise men. And you're thinking about, oh, well, were they conservative or liberal? No, it's not that. It's wise. It was, okay, if you are a city planner, you need to be smart in how to plan that city, how to fund certain projects. Okay, if you're the secretary for the city, you're in charge of money. Okay, where are you going to get your money? How do we make sure that there is no fraud? Okay, you get the best person for that. You got to be wise. And politics really, leaning one way or another, it should be less, by down party lines like it is. It should just be what works. If this works and you're offended, so be it. But if this doesn't work, but it makes you feel good, well, that's where you got to be wise and not worry about feelings, because the ends justify the means. It'd be like America doesn't, make other countries feel good because we're so powerful. We're doing so well, monetarily, especially compared to other countries, that we make other countries look bad. Does that mean we need to turn down our production? No. It means, hey, the countries around us are doing better. So it's just part of being successful is you're going to make other people look bad, and I think that's a genesis for a lot of hate against our country. So I just wish that we could be smart enough and wise enough that we're at the beginning of the day, we could say, look, okay, we don't like this guy, but let's take the good out of it. And to be honest with you, like, I didn't like Donald Trump. I still don't like him as like his personality. Because the Bible is full of people that are proud that have a horrible end. Because God says the proud will fall, and I hate that about him. I hate the fact that when you're too argumentative at the beginning, usually that's the way it will end, and that's never a good thing, But at the same time, you don't want to be liked either for the sake of being liked, because people will take advantage of you and walk all over you. I think the truth is in the middle, but I think you need to kind of be. I don't want to say all things to all people, but there is a balance. But if people are just, if you're a hard nose, because you want to get things done in a certain situation, okay, that's fine. But I think if you're doing it to be proud, then you get nobody that likes you, you're going to be ineffective. So I do. Understand, people's kind of disdain towards him. And once you have disdain towards somebody, you start rooting against them. And that will make you ineffective. And I do worry about the country not being behind whoever it is. It's just like, I heard like Pamela Harrison, she wants to run. She's the California State Assembly or whatever. I don't know. She's a senator, I think now. Yeah, I'm so lost in politics anymore. Anyway, she's a really nice person. When you talk to her, she's well spoken, but at the same time, I don't want to get kind of overwhelmed by, okay, she delivers her speech well, and I would love to sit down and have coffee with her and converse about everything. And just be like, all right, whatever she's going to say, I'm going to do it hook, line, and sinker because she presents it well. So I think that, again, to be a country that's the best possible country, you do have to have wise men and women lead. But guess what? You have to be wise in who you allow to lead, and not just for their personality, their bedside manner. It's just like a surgeon. You want him to not just have a great personality, you want him to have really good hands. And if it comes at the expense of his personality, well, hey, again, wise men, they're not wise because of, their delivery is so much as what they're delivering. All right, guys, we will talk at you later. Hey guys, we love sugar. Sugar tastes good. Problem is, it's causing obesity, it's linked to type 2 diabetes, so we switch over to artificial sweeteners, which at a certain level become bitter, and now it's linked to early dementia. In fact, if you're drinking diet sodas on a regular basis, you're 10 times more likely, studies say, in getting early dementia. So we have a sugar, it's called Next Sugar. It tastes great. It's as sweet as sugar. It's 100% on the sweetness index. Yes, there is an index for that. And guess what? It's half the calories, guys. You can bake with it, try it, get going, do your thing.